Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good morning from here to wherever you are. I decided that I should always be early rather than being late. Most times, you guys wait for me. Most times, you guys wait for me while I'm busy or sometimes network. So, welcome, happy weekend. How are you? How was your night? Hope you slept well. I hope you woke up healthy. Welcome to Illumina Cosmic Discovery. Okay, where is the one in Millie Esther H. Marina talks about everything and all things. Don't forget to share my videos. Be a help to someone as I'm being a help to you. You also should be a help to someone. Okay. Igbo si na uche bụ akpa onye ọbụla anya nke ya. What I know, you don't know it. What you know, I don't know it. That is life. It doesn't mean I know everything. It doesn't mean you know everything. It simply means there are some things you know I don't know. There are some things I know you don't know. Mane is you. So, yesterday as I was doing consultation. I do online consultation. As I was doing consultation to a lot of people, and this particular young man, his message, what I was supposed to give him as a message, I was told to give it, to use it as teaching to you and I. A lot of people are going through that. I was supposed to talk about afterlife. You know, I told us, I said, tell me a topic you want me to discuss. Tell me a topic you want me to discuss. Tell me why you want me to discuss it. I want to tell you something. If you don't participate and you are just at Illumina Temple Center, you don't participate, how will you learn? Just like when we are in the church, we're told that talking about politics is wrong. If you don't participate in politics, and nobody will rule you, tell you how to eat, order the way you eat, order your way of life. Everybody wants money, but nobody wants to know the principles, the way to make money. That is what I'm here to teach you. That is what I've been doing at Illumina Temple Center. My name is Yoko. So to the silent followers, to the people who are at Illumina Temple Center, they don't comment, they don't like, they don't say anything. But they follow the rules and regulations I set. And they're using it to eat. They're using it to feed. I say thank you. Whether you like me, you don't like me, somehow I have touched your life. Whether you believe in me, you don't believe in me, somehow I have touched your life. My name is Yoko. So I say thank you to everybody. Welcome to Illumina Cosmic Discovery. So, as I'm teaching, feel free to contribute. Feel free to air your views. Feel free to add your own, to say your mind, to say what you understand. That because what worked for A might not work for B because A and B are not the same. What is good for the geese might not be good for the gander. Do you understand what I'm saying? Feel free to talk, to comment, to add, to contribute, to question. I always tell anybody who comes around me for consultation to do what? Question me. Question everything I say. Do not believe everything I say. Keep questioning. Keep asking questions. That is the difference between you and that is the difference between you and an animal. You have the right to question things. Any religion, any spirituality, anywhere you go, that you cannot question that thing. Please, doesn't work. I am somebody who questions. If you tell me I'm going to be a rich man, I ask you, how? If you say I'm going to be the greatest woman on earth, I ask you, how? That is my right. You don't tell me, don't worry, God works in a mysterious way. No, God doesn't work in a mysterious way. No, I got to be prepared. If I'm going to be great, I got to be prepared. I got to toe the lines of great men and women. I got to know that there are principles to these things. So you don't tell me God work in a mysterious ways. I eat anyhow, talk anyhow, behave anyhow. And God will just simply work in a mysterious way to just take me and make me a rich person. Mean that I'm very lousy. No, God doesn't work in a mysterious way. You got to get prepared. So today, I am going to talk about sacrifice. This is my daughter. Do not forget to buy my books. I've talked about it. For any book you buy, for any handout you buy, you get a jotter and a calendar of Illumina Temple Center, which will tell you all my numbers, my YouTube account, my 2 Instagram accounts, all of them are here. Now, we move. By asking questions, by listening, we move. You are preparing to grow. You are preparing to understand. Let me tell you something. If all you do is talk about money, 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 your children will grow up talking about money, 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 because there is nothing upstairs except how to make money. They don't know anything except how to make money. And if they don't find a way to make money, they will use you to make money. Do not let your children to just respect you as a mother. Let them respect as a mother or a father. Let them respect and value you as an individual, as a human being, as a great person. Now, sacrifice. I'm going to start by asking, what is sacrifice? Please, I want to say a very big thank you for a lot of people who contributed, both in Messenger, both here in this group, and in my WhatsApp. I love you guys. I love you guys. You guys, in fact, your points are well taken, well noted. Now, I'm going to start by saying, what is sacrifice? I want you to know that whenever I'm teaching, open your mind, open your eyes, and open your third eye. Because I am this person that when I'm teaching you, if you are spiritually inclined, spiritually alert, you will hear words. You will hear your spirit, your inner man, your spirit, your guardian angel will be telling you, adding more to what I'm teaching you. What is sacrifice? I'm going to define sacrifice in my own little way, very little way, because sacrifice is big, it's very huge. But in my own way, I'm going to define it. Sacrifice, number one, sacrifice is thank you. Sacrifice is a way of saying what? Thank you to your gods and your goddesses, to the universe, to your state, to your guardian angels, to all the entities, powers that be. I want you to know that if you're a Christian, you are here following me, watching me. I want you to know that Jesus Christ is not just the only way to get to God. That is for the God that you people believe in. Thank you. Thank you to the universe. Thank you to your mother, to your father. That is what sacrifice. The Catholic pray to St. Paul, St. Barnabas, St. Anthony, St. whatever. If Jesus Christ was the only way to God, they shouldn't have been praying to St. Anthony, St. Mary, St. John, St. whatever. I'm not saying it exists anyways. I'm just saying let's assume it exists. It's a way of saying what? Thank you. That is appreciation. Appreciation. Thank you for giving me life, for giving me everything. That is the first, that is the beginning, that is the meaning, the first meaning of what? Sacrifice. Thank you. And sacrifice, number two, sacrifice is something you do constantly. It's your way of life. It's something you do every day, every hour, every minute, every time, so long as you are alive. As far as you are alive, sacrifice. But most people say thank you to their father, physical father. Thank you to their physical mother. Thank you to their physical godfather, godmother. They say thank you. And most times they get tired. Sacrifice is something you do regardless whether you're tired or you're happy or you're sad or you're rich or you're poor. It is a constant thing. Sacrifice is a continuous present, past, future tense. You don't sacrifice today, you say you don't sacrifice tomorrow. You don't do this today, you say you don't do it tomorrow. Another name of sacrifice is what? Gratitude, way of life, continuity. You don't stop sacrifice because you have become a billionaire today. In fact, number 3, sacrifice is what gets you to that place you are going, to that level. Without sacrifice, you can't get to where you are going, because continuous sacrifice, continuous gratitude, that is another name of sacrifice, will take you step by step. When you give sacrifice today, when you offer sacrifice today or gratitude today, it takes you to another step. The more you do it, it takes you to another step. The more you do it, it keeps you to another step. Every day, it keeps taking you to another step. Every year, every month. Most people who claim to have godmother or godfather because of what they can get from that person, most times when they feel that they have arrived, when they feel they have made money, they disregard their godfather or their godmother simply because they thought they have made it in life. They forgot that whatever money, whatever recognition, whatever thing they have made at that point in time, that their godfather or their godmother has already made it point over 100 billion times. Sacrifice is not just offering goat and ram and cow. For instance, a girl who decides that she wants to get married to a rich man, to a wealthy person who wants to go far in life, does not mingle with friends. I've lost count of the number, so I'm going to keep talking. Does not mingle with some set of people. Does not eat anyhow. Does not talk anyhow. She has to be at the right place at the right time. It means she has to package herself. It means she has to sacrifice friends. She has to sacrifice nightclub. She has to sacrifice a lot of things because she has somewhere she's going. If you must be an athlete, you want to go into sports, any form of sports, you have to sacrifice some part of your life. Footballers, if you want to be a footballer, you want to go far in life, it means your sexual life, you got to sacrifice 80% of it. Because when you have sex, your sperm that is going out is your blood, is your life. If you think running from one post to the other, to play a ball, to pass ball, football to another person, you understand how tedious, how hard it is until you get there. And the more you keep having chains of girlfriends, things are going out of your body. You think sperm is just sperm. It is your blood, it's your life, it's your essence. What energy will you have to keep running from this post to the other? Do you understand what I'm saying? Sacrifice. Another name of sacrifice is to do what? Live a certain life. I will not eat meat. I will not eat any sugary thing. I will not drink alcohol. I will not live this particular life. I will not curse. I will not gossip. I will not do this. I will not cause another person shame or ridicule. I will not gossip. I will not envy. Those things are what? Sacrifice. For me to maintain my beauty, there are some things I should not be eating. If I want to go into beauty pageants, I was into runway modeling for 6 years. A particular company signed me for 6 years. I was not always fat like this. I used to be very tiny. Now, when I was into runway modeling, your size has been taken. Your shoe size, your waistline, your brand line has been taken. It means for that 6 years, I, Esther Ihechi Marina, dare not add an ounce, a pound, a quarter, a kg to my body. Because each and every cloth line, fashion designers, has my size. Has my size. So if I add 1 inch, that company can sue me, will sue me. All these things are written in the contract I signed. Then our office was at Terrace 93A, Tafawa Balewa Square. It means for 6 years, I got to do what? Keep to that shape and remain that shape. You look around, you see a lot of girls that are so slim, so tiny. It got to a stage, I have to go and pachienezem. I have to go to General Hospital to go and do what? To lock my teeth. It's painful, though. Crazily painful. I have to go and lock my teeth. So that the only thing that I can take for a certain time is just liquid. If it's Indomie, noodles, I will take one long Indomie. That is how. Because I don't have money to pay for any lawsuits. I don't have money to back out of that contract. It means for 6 years, my life is being regulated and ordered by another. But right now, I am the one who is doing that. In all this while, I've been in the movie industry, I've been in runway modeling, I've been a musician, I've been a backup singer, I do jingles for politicians. I wasn't getting paid, but I was learning. It was a process for me to learn the meaning of what? Sacrifice. That was a starting point for me. You might not really understand what is happening in your life right now, but I want you to know that is sacrifice. Right now, I'm a single mother for so long now. I don't sleep outside. No man has ever come to my house. Aside from those who come for a consultation, no man. That is sacrifice. I am going somewhere. I was watching a documentary of the richest Nigerians. It was only 2 women that is in the 10 richest Nigerians, only 2. Linda Ikeji and something Alakija. I'm talking about women who has house of billions. It's not in Naira, millions of dollars. And I look at myself and say, wow. I shared the post in my Facebook account. I shared it. I said, I can't wait. There is no pennies that is sweeter than money. And I want to tell you that there's no vagina that should be sweeter than money. You move. Amobia, ije monkey style, monkey scraphy style. La disibodi, la isiboto. You move. Everybody shouldn't understand your sacrifice, where you're coming from. In fact, if people understand where you're coming from, you are nothing. I got to get there. Getting there is certain. But how we will get there, we're not told. Because if you are told how you are going to get there, you can't get there. One thing I know is that I will get there. It doesn't matter how old I become. It doesn't matter how fat I become. I will get there. That is the only time. That is the only way I can be satisfied. Sacrifice. Most of you jump to the tail end of sacrifice by offering goat and ram. No, there must be a sacrifice before a sacrifice. There should, there will be a sacrifice before the sacrifice. Some of you can't get it. Why somebody who is so rich can't flex his money, can't do this? Even if I have money now, I'll buy this, I'll do this, I'll do this, I'll live in Banana Island, I'll go to Lekki, I'll live in Abuja. It's not about making money. It's all about keeping the money. Making money is easy. Keeping the money is not easy. Maintaining the money is hard. Sacrifice. Number 2, why do we sacrifice? Why do we sacrifice? We sacrifice because that is what every one of you knows as law of gravity. What goes up comes down. What goes around comes around. Look at your clock. Look at your wristwatch. It goes tap, 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 tap. Start again. Whatever you throw up, definitely, it might take 2 years, it might take 3 years, it might take 10 years. It will do what? Definitely come down. We sacrifice to maintain what we have gotten from sacrifice. Let me come again. We sacrifice. We offer sacrifice to maintain what we got from sacrifice. I said it some time ago in my Facebook account. I said, whatever you get on your knees, you will maintain it. The day you stand up, you will fall. If you got something on your knees, you will remain on your knees to keep it. If you got something through gossip, the day you stop gossiping, you will lose it all. You will maintain it with gossip. Whatever you get at your back, men has to lie with you, fuck you to give you money. You should be lying on your back to maintain it. The day you stop lying on your back to maintain it, it will go. Whatever you got through killing, through Yahoo, through 419, through any fraudulent ways or criminal ways, by that same fraudulent and criminal ways, Yahoo or whatever, you will maintain it. The day you stop, it will go. I've seen a lot of ladies, for them to get a job, they have to sleep with the boss or guy. I'm not against all those things, so I want to assure you that in any way you need to make it, please make it. I'm that person that say that. Quote me anyway. In any way you can make it, please do. I've seen a lot of ladies who say, oh, I'll give you a job. Can you come see me at this hotel at room 245? Can you come see me like this? Can I do this? Hey, somebody's at the door.
Who is that? Who is that?
Oh, that's Eden. Oh, are they busy? Oh, Now, concerning this stuff, Abby?
Yes.
Now, next month, I don't get, we are get. Because I tell them 3 months now.
Okay.
And next month, you know, go pass up. But we I don't get now, they are still. But when I finish,
All right.
thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
I need that and go. That and I need that.
Okay, when I finish. You hear? Either I go, if I call, if you did, you go tell me, so I go send them, maybe.
Okay.
Thank you very much. I've seen a lot of, sorry for the interruption, I had visitor. Now, I've seen a lot of people, many of them, who got a job, both male and female, because they were able to sleep with their boss. Their boss demanded it. Come see me at room 245. Come see me at this hotel. Let's just, make each other happy. Don't worry, I'm going to give you the job. La, la, la. Don't worry, everything's going to be okay. And he said, okay, no problem. You do it, and you got the job. Most of you are so stupid, that when you get the job, you stop sleeping with a man. You carry your shoulder up. You believe that you are indispensable. You believe that you have gotten the job. Nothing will stop you. And you compound your problem and your issue by going to the church to explain to your boss, your pastor, Oh, daddy, pray for me. I don't want to lose this job. Oh, daddy, pray for me. I am sowing seed. If I can maintain this job, I'll be paying my tithe. I'll be doing this. Don't worry. Or your pastor will assure you, don't worry, my daughter. I'll be praying for you. No power that will stop you from getting a job. This and that. Your pastor will assure you. You will reassure yourself. But you forgot that you got that job on your back. It wasn't Jesus that gave you the job. It wasn't the Holy Spirit that gave you the job. It wasn't your daddy that gave you the job. It wasn't your church. It was your vagina. It was your penis at your back. That was how you got the job. And most of you start looking down at the sacrifice you made to get that job. At the sacrifice, at what you did to get that job. And you now go and involve your Jesus. When you involve your Jesus, you now devolve your Satan. Devolve your Satan. And involve your daddy in the Lord and your mommy in the Lord. And you are sowing seed. You are paying tithes. In your myopic mind, you forgot that it wasn't sowing seed that got you that money, that job. It wasn't your daddy in the Lord. It was your eating. It was at your back. Not your qualification. It was sex that gets you that job. You look down at the man or the woman who was your sacrifice, who you need to sacrifice to get that job. I look down on them. That job, at the end of the day, most of you have lost it. You lost the job. The job is not working because you are earning some money and you feel that, what? I'm here. I'm indispensable. But you forgot that before you got that job, there was somebody in your position. Something got to go for something to come in. Somebody went, you came in. And I want to assure you that you're going to go, another person is going to come in. Sacrifice. I have decided that I am going to make it without a man. I need a man. I want a man. I want to love a man. I want to sleep with a man. I want to be with a man. I want to be taken out. I want somebody to take care of my bills without me thinking about it or taking care of it. But if I get a man, I won't get money. I won't get to this level. Because I have to please a man. Make sure he's happy. Honor him and respect him. Cook his food and make his meals. By now, rain has been falling for some time here now. By now, I should be on bed. But I got to choose one. So do I want money and fame or do I want a man? I said, I want money and fame. It means I don't want a man. Not that I won't be having sex occasionally if the case or the need arises. But it means no man will be on my bed. I'm not going to sleep and wake up with a man because I need money and fame. Do you get it? You can't eat your cake and have it. A lot of you have been sacrificing a lot of things. But at the tail end, you cut off that sacrifice. You peel it off and throw it away. Thinking that it was you who made it. It was you who got there. It was you who was able to do this or that. It was you and you alone, and your Jesus that did it. I want to tell you something. If Jesus gives you something, it is Jesus that will use and maintain it. If your pastor gives you something, it is your pastor that will maintain it. If it's Omenani and Ordinary that gives you something, Omenani and Ordinary will maintain it. If it's through water, marine, you got something, it is only water and marine that will maintain it. If you got something through killing, no, most people, they'll go and do rituals. They say, let me just go first. They go and do rituals. Having at the back of their mind that tomorrow they'll go and repent and still be eating their money. It doesn't work that way. It cannot work that way. According to you people, according to the Bible, according to your church, your God, he said, darkness and light has nothing in common. So you get from Satan, you get from killing, according to you people, you kill and destroy and do money rituals and everything. And you now run to church to give thanksgiving, to sow seed in your church, believing that sowing of seed or that giving has washed away your sins. Now you're going to make heaven. I don't know the name to call you. I won't call you a hypocrite. I won't call you a bad person. I won't call you a stupid person because you. There is nothing I can call you that will define who you are. Why do we sacrifice? Sacrifice is maintenance. It's a continuous. It's something you need to continue doing. Just like you buy a car, you fuel your car, and you believe that fuel that you bought today is going to last you till whatever. You forgot that that car is running on oil and fuel, it got to a particular stage, it will do what? If you finish, it will stop. There is no power, whether Jesus or Satan or water or marine or anything, that will make that car to move. It is only oil that will make it move. It is only oil. I got so angry and so tired at people who said, "Ma, please, I want to make money." Why are you telling me you want to make money? Get the fuck out and go and make money. Am I holding your money? Why are you telling me you want to make money? Did I tell you when I want to make money? Did I come knock at your door? Say, "Ma, I want to make money." Why are you telling me that? Did Dangote come to tell me that he wants to make money? Did Mike Adenuga? Did all these great men and women come to tell me they want to make money? Why are you telling me that? Is that my business? How the heck is that my fucking business? You want to make money? Go make money. Don't disturb me. Why are you telling me you want to make money? And somebody said, "Can your God make me money?" No, my God can't make you get money. My God is not your God. My God is not fucking owing you anything. My God is not owing you money. You have your God. Go meet your God. Let your God give you money. My God can't give you money because my God is not owing you money. You didn't drop any money for my God to give to you. And some said, "Ma, please help me and make money." How? Am I owing you? Why should I help you and make money? Did you give me money to keep for you? And they go to this and I said, "Ma, are you not an Ezewan?" So the fuck what? I am an Ezewan. I am married. But I'm not fucking owing you money. I don't owe you money. You didn't give me money to keep for you. I don't do money rituals. I don't do magic. I have done a video that said, life, what you get out of life is what you put inside life. There are people out there who can do Okite, Okawele, and the rest of them. There are a lot of Ezewan who can do whatever they need to do for you. Please go there. I don't know you. You just started chatting me. You know nothing about me. I know nothing about you. You said, "I should help you to get money." Am I your servant? Do I owe you? I'm not owing you. I don't owe you money. You didn't give me money to keep for you. Water is not owing you anything. Sacrifice. If you get something through sacrifice, you have to maintain it. If you vow in your life that the money I need, a man can't give it to me. I don't need the money a man will have sex with me and give to me. You are simply stating a fact, making a vow that come what may, I believe that my God or my goddess, that the powers that be, that my Jesus, or my water, or fire, or earth, or air will give me money. Or the state, or the land where you're living will give me money. That is what you're just saying. And it will happen. But I want you to know that the day you sleep with a man, that money will go. Most of you open your mouth and say things you can't maintain tomorrow. Most of you have made a vow that is still tying you over the years. That vow has tied you. You can go to 10 pole. The rope of that vow will drag you back. You will go to this level, 15 pole. The rope of that sacrifice will drag you back. You will go to this side, 5 pole. It will drag you back. No matter how you tend to fly with all your wings, the weight and the rope of that vow will drag you down. I've seen men. I've been opportune to see men, to chat with men. Crazy, handsome, sexy looking guys. The kind of men that will make you like this, eh? Yeah, eh? There. I look at them. Some are chatting me, why are you like this? Am I not up to? I'm talking about men. Odogu. Dogu abroad, I mean. They are the kind of men I want. They are the kind of men I need. They are the kind of men that can make me happy. But I remember my vow. I remember my vow. I remember my sacrifice. Once I remember it, you know why? I've suffered so much in life. Do you know what I tell myself? Where were these men when I was poor and wretched? When I wear, if I buy okrika of 100 naira, you go to say I don't buy gold. On a normal day, those days they wouldn't notice me, they wouldn't see me, they wouldn't know me. They know this social media influencer. That is what I am. That is who I am. They know this image. But they didn't know me. They don't know the poor wretched person. I am the one that should remind myself where I was coming from. If I don't constantly remind myself of where I'm coming from, I will not go far. Because that will be distraction. Even though you have made sacrifices. I got to remind myself how it was. The mockery, the laughter, the ridicule, the gossip that follows me everywhere. And believe you me, there is no power on earth that will make me fall for a handsome, rich, wealthy man. They want long-lasting relationship. I don't want that. A man who knows where he's going to does not want a woman he can just have sex with and go. Maybe I want to have sex and go. But they don't want that. It's not going to work. So I don't even, it's better not start what I cannot finish. Why do we sacrifice? To maintain what we got from sacrifice. It does not matter what you are doing, whether you're a prostitute, whether you're a thief, whether you're a fraudster, whether you're a criminal, whatever it is you are doing, it does not matter. Do not forget how you got it. It is how you got it that you maintain it. If you must sacrifice, you must not have remorse. If you have remorse, you are gone. Ordinary man on a zori, you don't need to tell a criminal that he or she is a criminal. He or she knows. What you got, through however you got it, please, you can't go back. Sacrifice means for better, for worse, in life or in death. If you say, I am going to get this like this, it is like this and like this that you got it, that you maintain it. That is why we sacrifice. It's your lifestyle. It's the way you live. It's the way you decide to live. Some of you sacrifice because of poverty. Some of you do sacrifice because of pain and ridicule and shame, or what people have said about you, or of your family that is very poor. And that sacrifice has made your family now rich. And you have decided that all is vanity upon vanity. Now, you are enjoying the vanity, driving vanity car, living in vanity house. Now you have decided it's vanity upon vanity. And you want to undo what you have done. You are in danger of your life. Now, number 3, what should we use in sacrifice? What should we use in sacrifice? Number 1, your body can be used as sacrifice for your family, for your generation, for your unborn children, for your great-grandchildren, for your generation. Your body can be used as sacrifice. I've seen a lot of women who attend the Sabbath, who are Sabbatarians. Most of them make vow with their life that if my children, if I finish training my children, If my children will make it, when they reach at a certain age, I will spend the rest of my life in the mission, in the church. I will never return back home. I will be in the mission till I die. I've seen so many women like that. They are in the church. They made a vow. If my children will become great in life, if my children will make it in life, if my children will do this and do that and go there and go here, if my children will build this house and build that house and build this house, when I get to 50 years, if my children can become all these things and much more, when I get to 50 years, I will spend the rest of my life. Or when I go to 60 years, I will spend the rest of my life in the church. That is where I will stay. That place is that place I will stay and die. I can come and visit my children and go back. Or my children can come and visit me. The day I will die, they will take my corpse and go and bury me in the house, at home. That is sacrifice. I have come in contact, most of these women are my friends. Women old enough to be my mother. They are in the church because they made a vow. And when that time comes, they don't go and say, oh, Jesus, Holy Spirit, now my daughter has money. Can I kill 1 cow for you? I want to kill 50 cow for you. Let me stay with my child. No, they don't do that. Your word is your power. They use their body as sacrifice. They use the tail end of their life as sacrifice because they spoke a word. That is why I call you gods and goddesses. There is power inside of you. There is honor, dignity, immensely and awesomely power that reside inside of you. What you are looking for out there is in here. Until you open that part of you, tap it out and bring it out. It can't work. Most of you will give sacrifice right now. They expect it right now. And when it doesn't come right now, they move to another person to do sacrifice for them. But they don't know that that first word they have said has been stabbed. Spirits, the gods, are not human beings who can change their mind. Any word you say, whether in pain, in shame, in ridicule, whatever word you say, it is written down. Because human beings want it now. They want it because they want it, and they want it how they want it. Somebody will come out and say, I want this. They put it down. And they forgot that the gods are not their houseboy and housemaid. Because it didn't come in a week, in a month. They ran to another person and make another vow. If that one is not happening, they run to another place and make vow. Every vow you have made has been written for, in, and against you. Impatience. And you know call chicho. We make you say something, you won't stand to it. You go to another place, you make another vow. It's like that native doctor that tells them why that pastor is fake. You run to another place, you make another vow. It's not working. You run to another place and make a vow on your head. Over 5 vows has come. It's collect time. How do I ever go war? And a lot of native doctors and Ezewanis will not tell you. They will just tell you, both you and them. Stupid. Very stupid generation. I say, sacrifice is not settling. Sacrifice is not about settling. Let me settle. Settle what? Settle what you use your mouth to say. Don't forget you are saying, what should we use for sacrifice? You can use your body for sacrifice. You can't use your child for sacrifice. It is wrong. You can't use your unborn generation. Some people say, so long as I can be rich, my children will serve you. That is wickedness. That is criminal offense. That is evil. That is horrible. Children that don't know anything about you, you have not seen them. There is everything they say, you never see them till you die. You are vowing, making a vow on their behalf, in their name. That is wrong. That is wrong. Some people made a vow that every Christmas I will be sacrificing one cow. Every Christmas, one cow. You see a lot of people during Xmas festive period, they come back home. They kill cow, people will drink and eat. Most of you will think they are into ritualists, they are occultic. No, it is a vow they made. That is the why the rich can never be poor. Some of the rich, some of the God fucking rich people can never be poor because they know the danger of sacrifice, the blessing of sacrifice, the honor and the glory that resides in maintaining sacrifice. Some vow that I will be giving to the widows. A bag, if there is 50 widows in my village, I'll be giving 5. Each of them one bag of rice and 20,000 naira. For the past 50 years, they have been doing it. It's a sacrifice. Some say, are we any child that finished primary school that couldn't enter secondary school, that their parents or their mother couldn't send them to secondary school? Every year, I will come to my village and take 5 people. I will be paying their school fees until they finish secondary school. I know a lot of men in my village that are doing it up to today. In fact, my elder sister benefited from this. My elder sister, same father, same mother, benefited from this. There are a lot of sacrifices. There are a lot of things you use for sacrifices. Some concentrate on the less privileged. You don't offer sacrifice this year, you don't offer next year. So when you said every month or every year or every 6 months, it means come rain, come sun, whether there is money or there's no money, because you will be tried. You will be tempted. Most times, that when the time comes for you to offer that sacrifice, it's only that exact money, that exact amount of money that we used to give sacrifice is the only thing that will have both in your accounts in your hands. You are being tried. It's not like what human beings say, I didn't pay I didn't pay my meeting money this month. Next month I will pay. I will add another small money on it and I'll pay. No, it doesn't work like that. Humans are not spirits. It's like the way I said it before. I said, forgive and forget is a human word. Humility and humbleness is a human word. A man will mess up. Even your church say one man, one wife. A man will mess up. And his wife will be expected to forgive him because she's a woman and the man paid his bride price. And if the woman didn't forgive, it means she's not a good woman. She's not a good wife. But when a man catches his wife doing the same thing he did, she will go. The man will never forgive. That wife will go. It is a human ideology and expectation. And sometimes most of you carry this crazy ideology and expectation to come into the things of the spirit. And say, forgive. The Bible said, what Bible? Written by men, for men, against men, to use against men. And when I say men and women. That's what I mean. Do you get it? A man will commit a crime. A man will be having sex with his wife friends and his wife, sisters and brothers. He'll be cheating on the wife. It's expected of the man because he's a man. He can do that. And if his wife catches him, he will beg the wife, that is if he like, and the wife will forgive. And if the wife forgives, she's a good woman. That is what is expected of the woman to do, to forgive the husband. She should forgive. And if she doesn't forgive, she's a bad wife. She's a bad wife. Everybody will hail her and say, yeah, she's a good woman. But when the woman commits the same thing a man commits, she will go. She'll be divorced because she shouldn't do that. She's not a good wife. She's not a good mother. Why would she do a thing like that? That is human ideology and human expectation and human belief. And some of you, when you sacrifice, that there are a lot of people who have done something, who have done work for. I tell them, look at what you'll be doing. And the more they keep doing it, the more they keep making it. And they believe that once they believe that I've gotten small tachere, small paper money, they will stop doing it. And when they stop doing it, that money won't be coming. And because of the little they have, has made their head to swell up, they won't do it. Then after 1 year, they call me and say, please, that thing you say I should do, I did it too. It's working. But now human being. We are human beings. Sometimes we make mistake. And I forgot to do it, and now things are hard. That's why I say, please, can we start it again? I have never, ever answered such people. I have never, ever tried to do another thing for that person. You know why? I wasn't the one who blessed them. I wasn't the spirits or the ghosts and goddesses in charge of blessing them. And me that have seen spirits, commune with them, talk with them, will not risk my life to do it for you again. I will not do that. You have to go and look for another person to do it. This is my principle. People who have done work for in the past, who have gone, they won't say thank you. They will not send me a recharge card. They will not give me 1 kobo. 1 year later. And they forgot that I am the one who opened the way, who showed them what to do to that God that is in charge of children, to that God and goddess that is in charge of money, to that God and goddess that is in charge of connection, traveling abroad and getting your papers. That I showed them what to do to those things. And they did it. It's working for them. And because small money, maybe they have bought 2-3 cars and built a house in the village and bought a house in the town, they stop doing it. And when the thing becomes so hard, they remember me because they know I am the one who opened that portal. I am the one who opened that portal, that way, that door for them to be blessed. And because the way they disvalue themselves, the way they disvalue and dishonor everything around them, they thought they can do spirits and the gods and goddesses like that. Most people, 2 days ago, a woman called that she's coming to my house. I told her I'm busy. I think that was the day I did the video on my enemy, my motivator. I said I'm busy looking for house and the rest. I don't know when I'm going to be back. But please, let's see. The next day, she said the next day is okay. Now, the next day, very early in the morning, as early as 7 o'clock, she called me that she's coming. I said, okay. Said she's coming this morning. I said, okay. Don't think I'm an Ezenwai that sit down at home waiting for you to come and do a bath so that I can eat. No, I have other things I do. Now, exactly 12 o'clock, I called this woman. She didn't pick. By 1 o'clock, I called her. She didn't pick. I finished my household chores. I finished everything I'm doing. I've got a call. Sometimes people call me, Ezenwai, my husband is about to die. My husband fell down. No, my wife or my child did this. Instant call. I move immediately. And by 1:30, this woman called me. I was still at home. She called me. Ezenwai, I am at your door. I told her, I am not around. He said, ma, please, I'm sorry. I said, I'm not around. You called me in the morning, you are coming. And you're coming by this. I was inside my house. She's at the gates, calling me. I said, I'm not around. He said, I just had 2 sons. I said, no, you don't get it. I said, I'm not around. If you want to come and see me next time, you tell me when you're coming and the day. I am not an Ezenwai you can walkingly enter her house. Sometimes people will check me and say, I'm coming to see you. I say, why are you coming to see me? I say, are you not Ezenwine? Of course I'm an Ezenwine. I'm coming to see you. Are you they pay house rent for me? Why are you coming to see me? Why are you standing harsh? I don't understand. I ask you a question. Why are you coming to see me? I want to find out about some things. I charge 5,000 naira for consultation fee. Is it not 3,000 naira? I say I don't collect 4,500. Because most people don't have anything to discuss. They will come and waste my time. And I don't like wasting my time. And I don't like wasting your time. I have turned people away. Some people are came all the way from Aja. Some from Surulere. They will tell me they are coming today. They won't come today. The next day. They will tell me I'm on the way. On the way to what? To your house. To come and do what? Please, madam, go back. I'm not at home. But if it's to go to church or to go to their office, they wake up very early. If it's Buhari is coming or their daddy in the Lord want to come to their house, they will wake up early, clean their houses and cook food for them. If somebody think they can just come, look, I have made sacrifices. I have. For you to see me to this level you see me now, I have made sacrifices. If you don't love yourself, I love myself. If you don't respect yourself, I respect myself. If you don't value yourself, I value myself. I'm not looking for respect or honor from anybody. I love and value and respect myself. And because I do, you have no option than to do so to me or for me. If somebody call me by 7 o'clock and you're coming to my house by 1:30, are you fucking stupid? Am I your housemate? No, now. I don't do that kind of thing, no. I don't do that kind of thing. A lot of you believe that being awake or being an Ezenwani is the easiest way of making money. I don't blame you because a lot of native doctors and Ezenwanis has made it easy for you. A lazy human being will say you need money. They'll say, they collect money for you. And you are lazy. You have no honor and integrity. How the fuck are you going to make money? You have no honor. You have no integrity. And you want to make money. How? There are principles. There are sacrifices. There are sacrifices. Most of you have been shown a way to make money. You don't like it. You don't like it. No, it should have been this way. Why is it this way? Your body can be used as sacrifice. Your voice can be used as sacrifice. You might decide that all the rest of my life till I die, every Friday I'll be praying for those who are looking for the fruit of the womb, who are looking for children. You can make a vow and say every Friday or every Monday or every Wednesday, I will be praying for my country. There are a lot of things. You can make it as a sacrifice that every year I'll be training a boy and a girl, either in sewing, fashion designing, or in makeup. I will train them. If it's a girl, if somebody who wants to do fashion designing, by the time I finish training her, I will buy her 2 machines or 1 machine. That is sacrifice. Those are sacrifice. Look at the Alhajis. Every Friday, in Jummah, when they are praying Friday prayer, if you are living in the north, you see them cook food. Every almajiri, every mega shoemaker, everybody around them will come and eat food. That is sacrifice. Any sacrifice that something doesn't leave your body or your pocket or your bank account every month or every year or the time you say it's not a sacrifice. There are going to be a giving before there will be a receiving. But a lot of people want something on a platter of gold without spending anything on it. They will tell you they don't have money. They don't have. I am suffering. I am a widow. Someone was chatting me, said, my father abandoned my mother and I am my sister. My mother has been suffering. Please, that's why help me. I said, I am also a mother of 4 that was abandoned. I've never come to Facebook and start shouting at anybody. Why are you telling me all those things? Go and walk. Say for the past 14 years. For the past 14 years, what have you been doing with your life? You want quick money, quick action. I don't give quick action. I'm not a native doctor. I don't do magic. I don't do money rituals. Some people say, please, I want to chat to you. I want to talk to you. And it's, I love what you are doing on social media. God will bless you. Hey, please, help me. How do I get money? And you said you love what I'm doing. And you watch my video. Are you not stupid? I don't make people rich. I am not your God. I'm not your mother or your father. Go and learn a trade. Go and do work. Another one was chatting me last night. He said, "Ma'am, into Yahoo." What? I said, I don't do any work for anybody that is into Yahoo. Drug dealers, I don't do work for them. I don't do work for anybody that is into Yahoo. They are all criminals. He said, "Ma, please, it is the economic situation." I said, Oga, how is that my concern? How is that my business? I said, I know they do work for them. You don't hear me? He said, but it's Oyibo I'm scamming. So Oyibo, they are not human being. Oh. Did you see the way people are praise and worshiping crime? Oh, somebody's money. You are scamming. You say it's Oyibo, we are scamming. Did I ask you a question, Oga? Get the fuck out of my phone, man. Oh, it's good. Some we post it on social media. Come, let me give you power to one. Oyibo people did us. They finish our life. Pack their money and come. The Oyibo that finished your life was their great-great-grandmother and fathers. And their great-great-grandfathers and mothers finished the life of your great-great-grandfather and mothers. They didn't touch your life. The people who touch your life don't die. The people they touch their life don't die. And you're justifying your crime, your wickedness, and your stupidity. And you're looking for no. As the one email Esther Yechi Marina, it's not helping you to justify whatever you are doing. Please, there are over 50 billion as the one on social media. Please go to them. I don't do that. That is not what I came here to do. To help crime and justify crime. You are a criminal. Oh, it's good to scam your Igbo. Igbo. How can you say you are seeing what I'm doing on social media? You like what I'm teaching on social media, and you want me to help you? Are you stupid? Sacrifice. You can use anything for sacrifice. But please, if you will not continue the sacrifice, don't enter into it. You better you don't do it than you do have and stop. That is why I said whenever I'm doing my video, get your pen and paper and be jotting it down. Quote me anywhere. Wake me up in the next 1,500 years, I will answer you. I will answer you. My name is Yoko. I made a sacrifice. This person you are seeing is somebody who made a sacrifice. Shabira and they fall. They say it's whether of two. Most of you have your boyfriends and your husbands. Who do I have? Nobody. That is a sacrifice I made. I'm not saying it for you to pity me. That is a sacrifice I made. Does it mean I won't have sex? No. I will. But the sacrifice I made is no man will be on my bed. No man will come to my house. And for me, to see a man I like, I decided I want to have sex. There are sacrifices to be made for that. My name is you. So anything can be used for sacrifice. I was watching a particular documentary in a temple in India, one of the biggest temples in India. Women sacrifice their hair. They will shave their hair. Their father, their pastor, or their priest will shave their head. And those hair they are shaving, they will fill it in a bag and sell it. Those monks or their prophet, or I don't know the name they call it, will sell it to another country. And the money they realize it, they will use to feel the less privileged. India is one of the poorest countries in the world. Those monks use money realized from those hair to build school, to help the poor. So these women, what they do is that the other an interviewer asked a reporter asked one of them and said, Are you not sad? Don't you feel bad that your hair is being used and sold to make money? He said, I love it. I love it. Because my hair is being used to buy winter clothes, sandals and shoes, and socks and books for children who does not have. So I am proud. That thing touched me so much. It touched me so much. I look at these women, you see the way they line up, as he say, they won't go do votes. These women line up, over 1,000 women line up. They will reach there, they will shave their hair, gorimapa. They will shave it, shave it, shave it, shave it, shave it. They will shave it. The priest will bless them and pour water on their head. These women don't have money to contribute. They don't have food to contribute. They are barely managing with their family. They don't have anything to contribute to the society. They don't have money. Most of them are not educated. But they have their hair to contribute. They have their hair to contribute, to be sold. Today, you and I are using Indian hair, human hair, Peruvian hair, Brazilian hair. But somebody is using it to feed the poor. I saw the schools they built. I saw children that can, toys, most of them are playing with toys and everything. Do you know in Brazil, yes, most of them, their hair grow faster. Some of these girls will cut their hair, sell it, so that they can give the money to their father and their mother to feed. Most girls who cut their hair, the money they realize from that hair can feed a family for 6 months. That is the only thing they have to contribute to their family. But here, people say, I don't have money. And my father died and leave us. I don't have anybody. I have a lot of friends who had nobody. I am somebody who doesn't have anybody, but I made it. Don't tell me your story does not, it's none of my business. Your story doesn't move me. It can never move me. I'm not owing you. I don't owe you money. So why are you telling me those things? Am I your God? Do I look like your God? I watch these things. I say these people, these women have nothing. I look at these women. You need to see the sack, the very big bag they're using to pack those hair. And they'll sell it to one of the people that are buying it. One of the biggest hair company in India will buy it. They will now sort out the hair and arrange it and do it as weave-on or as a wig. And they're selling it. And the owner of the hair company was asked, why are you buying it from these people? Don't you think what you are doing is not good? He said, no, I am the only one who is buying it at a costly price. Because for me to buy this amount of hair, I have gone and see what they are doing. In fact, I'm even contributing to the schools, to the homes they are building. That is sacrifice. Sacrifice is not only sowing seed. It's not only giving tithes at the church. Those are not sacrifice. How can you give money to your pastor who have private jets, who wear tux, whose suit, the suit is putting on is 350,000. Most of your pastors, the shoe they put on their leg is 200, 120,000, 150, 300, 1 million. Sacrifice is something between you and the gods, you and your gods. And your God. Sacrifice is something that you decide to do within your heart without the approval of anybody, without the go ahead of anybody, without taking permission from anybody. Sacrifices is what you decide to do. A lot of people decide that women, widows who have nobody, I will be giving them two wrapper every 6 months. Two wrapper. I decided that I will choose 5 widows. I'll be giving 2 wrapper. That is sacrifice. To cover their nakedness. To cover their shame. They'll give them wrapper, put blouse, put hair tie, and give them money to sew it. To cover their shame and their ridicule. To cover them. Some decide to be feeding. It is sacrifice. They have never stopped it. You think everything is money rituals. You think everything is what you see, what you see. Sacrifice can be done with anything. To be awakening is not an easy way out of life. No, it is not. Okay, the last but not the least. Must everyone offer sacrifice? Yes. Everyone must offer sacrifice. It's not meant for native doctor to do it for you. It's not meant for your pastors to do it for you. It is for everybody. Because he that wear the shoes, no way it pitches him. Sacrifice is not something a father, a sister, a mother, a brother, a reverend, a pastor, a prophet, a prophetess, a native doctor, and as a one should tell you no. It is something that you decide. It is something. It's not something you hurriedly do. It's something you sit down and calculate and think about it. Because most of you like some, hey, please help me now. Like what? One is asking me that this morning. Please, like what? One thing I hate about Africans, especially the Igbos, they want somebody to tell them what to do. So that when it backfire today, tomorrow, they will say, it was that Ezenwine that told me. They don't like to take responsibility of their life. So that tomorrow they will find who to blame. That is one thing I hate about the Igbos. And I told him, Oga, it is what you decide. It is what you decide. So that tomorrow something happen, you say, so when you do good, you go say, hey, let me do good, it happen. When you do bad, you go say, let me do bad. You not look for somebody to blame. I know you fear start this work. Everybody, a child who want to read, who want to carry first in the class, must read, must watch cartoon only on weekend, must read. If you want to go into modeling, it means you got to keep a certain figure. If you must be a footballer, it means you and alcohol will not be best friends. There are some things you don't need to eat. There are rules and regulations and principles kept for you and I to follow. Look around, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. There is something. You want to go into engineering, you have to follow the path of an engineer. You want to go into beauty, makeup, you have to follow the path of a makeup artist. Follow the path of makeup. Your phone should have everything about makeup. You Google it, you research it, you follow people who are into makeup. You want to go into what? Fashion designing. You mean you got to follow the path of those who are successful. Givenchy, Armani. There are many in this country. You got to follow them. It's not just sewing a particular cloth. You got to search into your mind and get an idea of a cloth that nobody has ever worn. If you want to go into head making, it means you have to set a particular bead nobody has ever sold. You want to go into businesses, it means you got to study it, understand it. In fact, most people who say that my Oga told me things are hard for me, it means what your guy is doing is not what you are supposed to do. Your guy is not an occultic man. It simply means that your guy train you, that you serve an Oga who is into spare parts. Your parts, what you need to do in life has nothing to do with spare parts. It's just that circumstances and things and suffer and hardship made your parents or made you to go and learn that work and go and serve your guy. It means what you are doing is not what your guy is doing is not what you are doing. So it doesn't mean that your guy use you for rituals. Get sense. Get sense or borrow sense or kneel down and pray for sense. We all have different destinies. Our destiny differs. If you must go into security outfit, or you are into parts, spare parts, or you're into anything that has to do with iron, it means you got to sacrifice to the God of iron. It means you have to sacrifice to the God of iron. You have no business going to the water to do work. You have no reason going to an Ezenwine to do sacrifice or do work for you. There are paths, road, leading to whatever we are doing. We should do. But envy and jealousy has made you to run away from your path and hop and jump into another person's path, and you're walking it, and you're wondering why things are hard for you. Everyone should sacrifice. If you must go into anything that has to do with beauty, it means you got to sacrifice to the goddess of beauty. You have no reason going to native doctor or going to church. But Africans like to cook beans, add it egusi, add it okra, eh? Add plantain in it, then pour garri in it. And they are wondering why they are having running stomach. They are wondering why they always get stomach upset. They blame their papa, they blame their mama, they blame their uncles and aunties, they blame everybody, they blame the society, they blame witches and wizards. But they are the one who prepared that kind of food. Ewa combination that will be detriment to their health. And they turn around and blame somebody. But who are you blaming? Who is at fault here? They turn around and look for anybody around that they can offload their problem and say they are the cause. I used to see in my dream. Since I started seeing that woman in my dream, my life has bent. I don't get it. Everyone should sacrifice. Everyone should sacrifice. It doesn't matter what you are doing in life. It doesn't matter the path you want to take in life. Everybody must sacrifice. Everybody must offer a sacrifice. Because it's not by your power. It's not by your might. Even your Bible said it. But by the Spirit. It did not say by Jesus. It did not say by the Spirit of the Lord. Or by the Spirit of God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. By the Spirit. Read your Bible again. Because where there is a lie, there's a little bit truth. It did not say, it's not by might or by power, but by my spirit. No. It's not said by the Spirit of God. No. It's not said by the Jesus or by the blood of Jesus. No. He said, but by the Spirit. Says the Lord. By the Spirit. You think you make money, it's by your power you make money. That is why you make money today. Tomorrow it will fall. Later you make money again. Yada. You go up, someone you go down. Because you did not give honor or sacrifices to the powers, to the Spirit who made it possible for you. You have male children, you say, oh my God. You get married, your mates are not married. Oh God, oh my God. My hobby is such a nice guy. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you get that? You believe it's by your power. I read chemical engineering. After all, I'm the best in my class. I'm so educated and so talented. Well, it's all about me. Most times you are giving something because of who you are. If you don't maintain it, you won't get it. It stops. That tap will close. Sacrifice is another way of telling the spirit around us, of telling the land where we live, of telling our gods and goddesses that we appreciate. I know I'm not the one that had this money. You brought it. I know that a lot of people have been living in Lagos and they have not seen food to eat, but I see food to eat. I know that my mates who have been married for the past 10 years, they don't have a child, but I have children today. I know it's not by my power, by my strength. Thank you. I did sacrifice of goat's meat pepper soup yesterday with agidi. Today they say I'm going to do goat meat. I'm going to do pepper soup again with white rice. I'm going to offer. I did sacrifice yesterday. Today I'm going to do another one. Tomorrow then I'm going to do another one. It's a way of saying, armed robbers have never vandalized my car. Despite that people leave the gates open anyhow. I don't have problem. I don't have issues. It's my way of saying thank you. I know that you are around. I know that you people are protecting me. I know that I wouldn't have gone this far without you. There are a lot of S1 out there. Look at the way I'm being blessed. In fact, it's not everything I'm being given that I post on social media. The cash that comes to my hand, I don't post them on social media. I don't say anything about cash because the cash that enter my hand is much more than the gift. But I say thank you. Thank you. Sacrifice is a way of saying, I know you are here. I cannot see you. Though I can't see you, I know you are around. I know. Something that's supposed to take other people's children's life. You didn't take mine. Something that's supposed to be disgraced. I'm not disgraced. I know you're around. That is another name of sacrifice. Thank you. I know you are around. And when you offer these sacrifices, whether you have it or not, you are simply telling your guardian angel, the gods and goddesses, that I believe in you. I might not see you with my physical eye. I might not understand you with my physical body. But I know that you're around. Princess, king, you don't spread rice. You get a plate and put it. You're not giving food to dogs. You're not giving food to dogs. You're not giving food to dogs. Get a clean, nice plate and put the food. Your God might be a dog eating from the ground. I don't do that. My God, it's not a dog. I get a good plate, clean plate, and put it. The one I'm going to sacrifice outside, I get a good takeaway, clean one. Put it, arrange it very well. Put a very clean nylon. Go somewhere and drop it. I've talked about this. Anything can be used for sacrifice. It can be fruit. Most of you knows the way I offer my sacrifice. I can make fruit salad. Slice all kind of different fruits. Arrange it very well. Add the salt and sugar. Add milk or honey on it. I take a different junction. Many are in my house, so there are still some that is here. The one I used to do last night sacrifice, I'm not taking them away. It's the one in the compound that as early as 5 o'clock, I go and bring it inside because I'm not the owner of the compound. Then I put them in a nylon and throw them away. It can be fruit. It can be food you cook. We don't use cow meat for sacrifice. It can be goat meat, it can be chicken, it can be turkey. It can be akara and agidi. It can be pepper soup. Most times what you give to spirit is not, it's food that has no oil. It can be white yam. It can be white yam. Anything you are cooking, you add it oil. It means you are giving to the witches. It can be given to the witches. I cook beans sometimes. I don't add it. I don't put salt. I don't put salt. I don't put oil. It can be your favorite food. Sometimes, ofo onubu, bitter leaf soup or hot soup. Garnish it away. That soup that gives you joy, you love so much. Put it in takeaway. Put somewhere you're lying down. Like in my sitting room here now, I put 2 or 3. In my altar, I put 3. In the altar in my room, I put 1. Then I have doors leading to outside, from the kitchen to outside. I put 2 there, I put 2 there. Then under my cars, I put 1, 1, 1. Each of my cars. Then I get these takeaway plats, takeaway cup. I put hot. Sometimes it's soft drink. I put it near the food. Early as 5 o'clock, I wake up and go and gather those ones outside. Pour the drink away. Carry the food, gather them, put them in the nylon, tie it and throw them outside. Or put them in the dustbin. Do you understand what I'm saying? You like noodles. You can go to where they're selling noodles. You do noodles. The way you used to do it, they'll fry egg in it. Put it in takeaway. Take it like that, 2 or 3. Put in a different junction. Then put 1 close to your street. You can add it bottle of mineral. Leave it inside the nylon. Then leave it inside. Drop it anywhere and go home. Sacrifices can be done with money. Sometimes you can change 50 naira, 1,000 naira, 50 naira. As you're walking on the street, different street, you're dropping them 1 on the ground. It can be only 1,000 naira. It can be soft drink. You just come out in your street in the evening. Please, whatever you do, do it in the evening because a lot of people don't understand what we are doing. If you're doing it in your company, you have to be careful because when you start making money, they will say you are using people's destiny, just like what they said, I'm using people's destiny. It can be a bottle of beer or two bottles of beer. It can be hot drink. It can be cola nuts. It can be cola nuts. It can be anything. Most times I buy beads like this, plenty. I'm walking on the street, I drop it. I drop it. I'm walking, I'm dropping it. Sometimes I can get a cup of rice, a cup of brown beans, a cup of white beans, a cup of white corn, a cup of red corn, a cup of joro, a cup of dawa, a cup of granite, and mix them together. As I'm walking on the street, I open the nylon under it. As I'm walking on the street, it's dropping. It's dropping. Sacrifices can be done anywhere and everywhere. But sometimes I wonder why people just go to the water and offer sacrifice. Are you living in the water? Why do you always offer sacrifice on the water and you don't give to land and where you are living? Yeah, are you living in the water? I do sacrifice in the water. You know that. But every sacrifice I give in the water, I give on land. Because I don't live inside the water. I'm from water, but I don't live inside the water. I'm not living inside the water. Every sacrifice I do in the water, I do it on land. Most time I cook corn. I cook corn for 3 days. Corn, I cook it for 3 days. It will soften. I will sieve it. Get 1 or 2 coconuts, break it, slice it, add salt and sugar, and go and give her sacrifice. So there is no particular thing to give her sacrifice. Most time I go and buy frozen chicken. I can buy 1 kilo, 2 kilo, or 3 kilo, and cook as pepper soup. It can be white rice. It can be jollof rice. Okay? It can be porridge yam. It is very, very good for you to understand the land where you live in, the favorite food of that state or that village or that community that you are living. It can be porridge yam. I put all kind of dry fish, stockfish, and more brown fish. It can be porridge plantain. What I eat, I give to my gods. Sometimes what I give to my gods or the gods of the land, it's not even, I can't even afford it. If I tell you how much meat I bought yesterday, you go fear. Fear go catch you. When I want to buy what I eat, if you see me where they price, I can price. In fact, I go price what you self. I wanted to buy dry fish yesterday. I want to ask my how much. She told me, I want like, madam, alaroro, you too fine. How you come fine like this? The price. I said, madam, I not go price. I go price you. But if it's something I'm using for sacrifice, I don't price. That is why most of you, if I decided to do work for you, if I tell you how much I used to do work, you go faint. If I tell you how much I used to do work for people, you go faint. I'm this person who charge excessive money because I'm not gonna go buy nonsense. Go and do sacrifice. And that's why I advise most of you to buy my spiritual materials to help you. It's cheaper. My set of spiritual materials is 30,000 naira. It's not costly. But if you insist me doing work for you, if I call the price for you, you go faint. And because of you, I will not come down to the price because I know what I used to buy to go to water. So you better do this, follow these rules and regulations. It will help you. I'm getting a lot of testimonies from the things I tell people to do, and they are doing it. I got 2 testimony this morning. I'll teach you how to handle your businesses. I teach you everything free of charge, but yet you will look for where you spend your money. Don't carry food and throw it on the ground. Maybe your God or your guardian angel is somebody who, like a dog, who eat food from the ground. No problem, it's not my business. Most of you will carry food, you throw it on the ground near Uku plantain. You just, I see some people now, I got rice and when you ask them, say, I did sacrifice. One of the days I went to the water, I saw this lady very tall and beautiful. She was arranging things to put in the water. She bought 3 biscuits. 3 biscuits, 4 sweets, 2 chewing. I was just looking at her. I don't get it. You want a husband who is rich and wealthy, who will love you and take care of you and your family. And you're bringing 3 biscuits, 4 sweet and chewing gum. In fact, the sugar she bought was sugar, 50 naira, abi 20 naira. Sacrifice. How can you sacrifice to somebody you don't know? You have no relationship with. You don't even understand the power, the honor, and the glory attached that comes or that will come to you through that. A lot of people wonder why I'm being blessed. I don't go with what into the water with nonsense. Sometimes I go to the water with only 1 bottle of Fanta and Coke. Most time I go to water with 1 bottle of Fanta and Coke. If I don't have money. I'm not saying I don't have money. I'm saying if I cannot go to the water with 4 big cooler, cooked with all kind of food and meat, I go to the water with what? Fanta and Coke. Only. Sometimes I go to the water with 1 bottle of honey. Sometimes I go to the water with only salt and sugar. How can I be? No. You have seen some of my videos. If I'm going to the water, I have coolers. So each cooler will be full to the brim with all kind of food, all kind of meat, all kind of chicken. If I can't do it that, I go with a bottle of honey or Fanta and Coke or salt and sugar. You should decide the day you need to offer sacrifice. Decide if it's once in a month. Decide if it's 2 times, once in 6 months. Decide if it's once in a year. Decide. Please, when you decide, it has been written in the spiritual realm. It's not that today I wanted to do sacrifice, but my mother died. My father, brother, sister, Pekin died, and they gave me quick notice. And the rain was falling so much that day. The thunder was striking, and armed robbers were waiting on the road. In fact, that day was a lockdown. In fact, that day federal government said nobody should go out. Do you understand what I'm saying? Sacrifice means come what may. I will never stop sacrificing. On that particular day, whether thunder they strike, I will offer my sacrifice. Choose. Are you offering to Annie, Mother Earth, fire, water, earth? That you are sacrificing to these 4 gods and goddesses in any way. You can sacrifice to them. If it's water, you are sacrificing to the water. It means I'll be giving this to the water. Then, as I'm giving to the water, I will also give 2 wrapper or give 2 bag of rice to the widows. So it means as you are giving to water, anything you give to widows is still water you are giving it to. But you can't give to widows without giving to water. It means as you are giving to the water, then you give to the widows. If you decide you want to be sacrificing to Annie based on where you're reincarnated from, according to you people know, it means as you are giving to Annie, and you decide that you will be training 2 children around you, whether they are Yoruba or Igbo, Hausa, or from your village, you will train them in any trade. It means as you sacrifice to Annie, you are still taking care of these children that you are training. Whatever you are doing to them, you are doing for Annie. Do you understand what I'm saying? You are doing to Annie. It means as you are offering drinks and wine and everything to Annie, you are also offering it to the state you are living. If you are in the village, you still do it. If you decide to give to the widows, or if you decided to give to the motherless baby or whatever it is you decide to, or you decide to be sowing it or giving it to an one, your native doctor or your pastor, it means you are also doing it to Annie. Do you understand? If you decide to offer to fire, you want to buy Hollandis wrapper and do everything and sacrifice it to fire. Anything you sacrifice to fire must be burnt. You must burn it. Pour it kerosene or fuel and burn it. That is sacrifice meant to one. If it's goat or cow, you must pour it fuel or kerosene and burn it. And if you decide also to be giving me as the one in me less than H Marina anything, or you are sowing in my life, or you're sowing in the life of a widow, sowing in the life of anybody, it means whatever you give to me, you also give it to what? It's also giving to me means you are also sacrificing to a fire. Because as you are doing to fire, you are doing to me, you are giving to fire, you are not giving to water. Before some people will come and tell me, I want to make money. Listen to my teachings. Read my handout, you will not read. You will come and be bothering me to help you. I told somebody, say, ma, please, and help me. I'm like your daughter. I say, you're not my daughter. I don't know you. I've never met you before. You're chatting me. You're just chatting me. Both of us are just chatting. The help I'm giving to you is this video, live video I'm doing to you. It is the help I'm giving to humanity. It is the help I'm giving to men and women. So if you need my help, go to my wall, go to my group, and go and read whatever I said here and follow the rules and regulations. Don't come and stress me. I don't like stress. At this stage of my life, I don't like stress. For how many years now I've been teaching? You're not seeing it. I don't give private lecture or private lesson. Somebody chatted me and said, Ma, please, you said we should gather those things we used to do monthly sacrifice to bait. Please, ma, should I grind it or should I miss it? I said, what kind of stupid question is that? He said, ma, but you didn't say how we are going to do it. I said, yes, because I didn't say how you are going to do it. Go back to that video. Don't come and chat. If you chat me next time, I'll block you. Are you daft? I asked everybody to gather it, that on the 29th, I'm going to do video and tell you how to use those things. And somebody's now chatting me private. I said, neighbor, again now. What the fuck are you? Ma, please, you didn't say how you are going to use. Of course, I didn't say. I just told everybody to gather it. Gather them together. Are you chatting me? Chatting me for what? Why are you chatting me? Even if you like, pay my house bill, pay my house rent. Follow my rules and regulations. Follow what I said. You don't follow it, coming at the backyard to chat me. I won't answer you because I don't owe you. I don't owe you. Whatever I teach you, please take time to let it sink into your head. Understand it. You finish talking and somebody asking a question right now. Are you stupid? Get your pen and paper and write it down. Take a decision. There are some rappers, they say 1,000 naira, 1,2. 1,2. You said, I will be giving it to so and so. It means you will not fail it. It means you will not do it today and say, because you have gotten what you want, you stop doing it. Do not borrow money to do sacrifice. Do according to how your hand reach you. If tomorrow you are getting billions and you decided to upgrade your sacrifice, please go ahead. Please don't start with a higher sacrifice. Tomorrow you say money, no day, you can't come down. No, you better start little. That is why I said you can buy agidi. Agidi is 50 naira. You can buy agidi and buy akara 100 naira or akara 50 naira. Open the agidi, put the akara inside, find anywhere and go and drop it. You can buy agidi 200 naira and buy akara 200 naira and do sacrifice. Don't borrow. Don't give what you don't have. Don't stress yourself. Give according to what you have, what you can afford. It can be soft drink. It can be your menses. As a woman, as a lady, you are menstruating. You see, they have brought pad for us. to us to use. And since we are using pad, we are stupid. Use pad is okay. Put it in water. Make sure you press it so that all the blood will do what come out. Pour it outside on the ground. A woman menstruating is sacrificing her blood to Mother Earth every month. We sacrifice our blood every month. We sacrifice our blood every month to Mother Earth for the betterment of the country where you live, for the betterment of our children, because this word is she, not he. Every state is she, not he. Every country is she, not he. Every car, every household appliances is she, not he. The God you are serving in your church, you are serving into whatever you are serving, whether as a Muslim, as a Christian, as a tradition and culture, whatever it is you are doing, the God you are serving is she, not he. If you must go far in life, there are principles and sacrifices. Sacrifice of your body, sacrifice of material things, of something you eat. A girl who wants to have a good skin and clear skin does not go pium under the sun. She doesn't go to every party available. She doesn't drink anything drinkable. She makes sure she knows what is happening in Nigeria, what is happening in her country. She reads books. She watches news. She's politically relevant. She's relevant in the sports. She's relevant in everything around. Because she knows that the husband she's going to get is not about to fuck and have sex. It's all about here. A young man who wants to get married to the daughter of a wealthy man must have something upstairs, not just having something downstairs. He must have something here. Must know that the girl is going to get married to is not going to wash his clothes. Must know that the girl is going to get married to is not going to cook his food, because she grew up with servants, houseboys, and house helps. And that if you get married to her, she will also have house help. She's not going to wash your clothes. She's not going to stay out late nights waiting for you to come back so that she say, my husband, welcome, so that she go and warm food and give to you. No. There are rules and regulations guiding everything and anything. A man or a woman who wants to get married knows that this person I'm going to get married to is not my father, it's not my brother, it's not my sister. She was brought up in another way. I was brought up in another way. We got to understand so that we can coexist. I'm not the head, she's not the head. We got married. Nobody is the head or the leader here. We got to put, all hands have to be on deck for this marriage to work. Sacrifices. I'm not asking you to make sacrifice and die in your marriage, if it's not working for you. I'm not telling you to make sacrifice and die because your wife needs this or your wife needs that. No, that is not the sacrifice I'm talking about. Sacrifices I'm talking about is sacrifice that will give you long life and prosperity, and will give you peace and joy, that will make you live long on earth. So you can use anything to do sacrifice according to what you can afford. People like me who make sacrifice to go far in life means we are going to be lonely. But I'd rather be lonely in first class on an aeroplane when traveling. I'd rather be lonely at the best hotel, in my shoppings, because I've suffered. I don't want to go through it again. I'm not saying men are bad or men are wicked. I've never insulted any man. All I'm saying is that I was abused so much that if I go into a relationship, I don't trust myself to trust the man. I don't trust myself to do good to the man because something was done to me in the past, even in my past life, and this my life now, few years back. And I don't trust that I will believe that the man is genuine. I don't trust myself to believe that he is a good man, that he's going to love me 100%. I don't trust myself to believe whatever he said. So I rather not go into that. I rather not go and cause another man pain. As I am. I don't trust myself to love a man 100%. I don't trust myself to value a man because I was abused. So why go into that kind of relationship when I know that part of me will take time to heal or might not be healed? To me, a man should exert authority. A man should say, my wife, I don't like you doing this. Please, I don't like it. It's not good. And when a man tells that to me, say that to me, I don't trust myself not to insult him. I don't trust myself to honor and obey him because of what somebody did to me in the past. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't trust myself to do that. Sacrifice. Most times, sacrifices that we make is to our own detriment. That is good. It is necessary. Let me come again. Sometimes, most sacrifices we make or we're about to make will be to our detriment, but it will bring joy and comfort to a lot of people. So, yes, I love that sacrifice. So long as I can put laughter, joy, peace, food, money in somebody's pocket or life, but I'm lonely, I love that. That is a good sacrifice. I'm happy. The sacrifice that put money in my bank account, the sacrifice that made me to look good, look sweet, be healthy, be happy. But that side of me, the sacrifice, is what I used to sacrifice. It doesn't mean I want to have sex. No, I love sex. But it means there is nothing like boyfriend or man friend or long-term relationship. I might not talk. I might not like to talk. Or you want to talk. And you feel that I'm rude. I don't like that. I don't like it. I'm this person who doesn't follow human's rules and regulation. I don't like it. And when I get angry, ndị otu get angry. And they don't know why I'm angry. They can hurt you. So why put another man's son into that kind of, another woman's son into that kind of situation? Sacrifice. Most times does not favor us, but it favors a lot of people. The sacrifice I made is favoring me 30%, but it's favoring you and my children that I gave back to 70%. That is sacrifice. And that sacrifice makes sure robbers can rob anywhere, they don't enter my house. Because I follow that sacrifice. I obey. I did live video yesterday. I did live video day before yesterday. I'm sorry. I'm doing live video today. I'm going to be teaching again. I'm going to do live video also in YouTube, Instagram. I do live videos every day, every week, every month, every year to year, month to month, day to day. Every time I do it. If message, as I'm talking to you, a lot of these messages are coming. My ears is pulling me like mad. That is my sacrifice, to teach. Illumina Temple Center is not Illuminati. I am here to illuminate the darkness in your marriage, in your life, in your finances, in your career, or wherever you live. Illuminate, to shine light to you so that you can see where you're going. I'm not here to make you get money. I'm here to show you the road to make money. And that is what I'm doing on social media. That is what I'm doing for you today. Sacrifice. And because I have sacrificed that part of my life, I don't lack recharge card or MB. I don't lack MB. I don't lack recharge card. People are always making sure my phone are recharged. This morning, 3 people have sent me a recharge card. I don't ask them. Most time, I don't even know who is sending it. So that you can listen to the sound of my voice and listen to my teaching. This is why it's called Illumina Cosmic Discoveries. Sacrifice. If you must get a wonderful figure, you got to sacrifice some kind of food so that you can maintain that figure, maintain that good skin. If you must go far in life, don't say, I didn't go to school. Nobody trained me. I didn't go to school, just primary 6. I not go secondary school. But I sacrifice money to buy books to read. And I told him, I want to speak English because where I'm going is so far that I want to speak English. I want to speak like the way those people I'm going to speak to speaks. It's not just good to just say the prayer and say it. No, I got to still buy book. So when I'm buying that book, they open my mind, my ears of understanding to read so that I will know the kind of English to speak to you. Only primary 6. I've written, right now I have 12 handouts I've written. By the end of this year, I'm going to make them into books. Stop saying I don't have money. I don't have anybody. Don't have any helper. Stop saying that. There are a lot of people who doesn't have a helper, who are orphans, who are widows, but they are multi-billionaires today. What is your excuse? Some said, I was told that I'm going to give sacrifice with this and that and that. I'm going to offer this and that. They said, one Dibia told me I have to settle my chiwa. One Dibia told me I have to settle my ndiotu. Please, I don't know anything about those things you're talking about. I am water. I am not into tradition and culture. So I don't know what you're talking about. Please. Do not ask me such questions. I'm not into tradition and culture. I'm not a native doctor. I am Ezawa and Mili. I am water. You go there, you ask them. Honor your vows, honor your sacrifices, because I do honor mine. If I feel like drinking, I got into my car, I drive somewhere, I go sit down and eat whatever I like to eat, whatever I want to eat. If I feel like I see some clothes, I need to go shopping, I get into my car, I drive somewhere, I go for shopping. Whatever I feel like eating, I do eat it. It didn't work for me in marriage. Doesn't mean it won't work for you. It will work for you. Make a sacrifice. Make a sacrifice. Ngwa si no ya adịrị nwoke mma na ya adịrị nwaanyị mma. Ebe belu ugo belu. Ọchụ nwa ọkụkọ nwada nwa ọkụkọ na nwe nwa ọsọ. Ọbara igbu gị ga-egbu onwe ya. Ome ihe jide ọfọ maka na oju ọfọ ga-ana. Make sacrifice. Whether you are a trader, a petty trader, you are selling crayfish or pokpo for groundnut or pure water. Make sacrifice. And when you do that sacrifice, I want to assure you that from that little thing you are doing, the kind of money you make will shock you. Make sacrifice and stick to it. And when it's time for the gods and goddesses you are worshiping to try you, maybe what you need to give sacrifice is just 10,000 naira. And home and abroad, what you have is only 10,000 naira. Please, do the sacrifice. Your word should be your bond. If it's 10,000 naira that you promise to be using to do sacrifices, whatever place you want to do it, and on a particular time comes, it's only 10,000 naira you have, please do the sacrifice. You are being tested. You are being examined to not fail. I love you guys so. Well, that is all for today's lecture at Illumina Cosmic Discovery. One love. Manizio.